Hey, it's Tpok, and I'm in Fading Hearts because you all commented on my video I had a bit ago saying you wanted to see this. So, yeah. That is actually very loud. So. There are voices? Huh. Let's see what the voices do. Okay. Start game. The timeline state will only be read when beginning a new game. Hello there. I'm Alice. And I'm Mimi. We will be your guides as you attempt to learn the truth. Before we go any farther, have you played this kind of game before? Yeah. Good. We don't have to explain the controls then. There's one important piece of advice we should give you, though. Normally, in a game, you can generally trust what people say to you, but in this one, a lot of people you meet will have their own agenda. Oh, that's cool. They may want you to do or think certain things for their own purposes. Most of the time, they have a good reason. But you'll never find out the truth if you blindly trust everything they say. You'll have to use your own judgment appropriately. Don't forget this. Sometimes you might find yourself thinking, when I did this, that happened, and now this. And now I know this. So based on that, if I do this instead. That's right. Each time you play, you should use what you learned to try and make something different happen. You'll be able to get the most out of this game if you try doing a lot of different things. We'll be here to help you, guide you as well. Oops. Looks like we're out of time. For now, just enjoy living life from the perspective of Ryou. Good luck and do your best. Okay, how did it come to this? As the rain pours down from the sky, I can see all of their gazes fixed firmly on me. My back is up against the cliff. I don't know how far the drop is, but I know it won't be pleasant. I had the world, I had everything. Parties in my honor, gifts from across the world, servants at my beck and call, even adoration and fame. But I threw it all away. And for what? Freedom. The one thing I could never gain with all my money, jewels, and servants. An army of mage knights that once served me now face me. They each hold a staff pointed towards me. All I hold is a simple sword, the gift from my father that I've carried for me all these years, a sword that's still too large for me to wield properly. But even if I could, I'd be no match for the army I'm facing. I can see the fear and pain in their eyes. The tears in their eyes mirrored their hearts. They're torn between their loyalty to their country and to the one that once served me. I tighten the grip on my sword and cry out to them. I refuse to be someone only for show. I refuse to be only known for the blood that flows through me. The pounding rain seems to wash away my strength, but I hold on to my sword. You heard my words, but you didn't understand them. You saw me, but you didn't know me, and now I grasp my sword with both my hands, holding it aloft with all the strength my weak body could muster. If you cannot know me by words, then you will know me by my actions. Good morning, Trident City. How are you this lovely Friday morning? We expect sunny skies for the most of the day, carrying over to the weekend. Don't stay out late Sunday night, though, as we expect heavy rain. Morning already. But my bed is so nice and cozy. I shut my eyes for a few moments, wondering if I can get away with falling asleep again. Probably not. Fine. School it is. I'm just glad it's a Friday. The market opened today with the technology stocks rising yet again. Analysts say that this could mean trouble if the trend continues. My name is Ryou. I'm 17 and I attend Crystal Stream Collegiate Institute. Don't get too excited. The only thing impressive about the school is the name. Experts in the field say that the dramatic spike in Sorayama's technology industry that came as a result of the Y2K bug 6 years ago has been healthy until now. However, honestly, I don't even know why I attend that school, or do anything for that matter. Every day feels as empty and lifeless as the rest, like I'm just existing day to day with no direction. Sometimes when I wake up, I wonder how I even got to where I am. But I guess that's how it is in northwestern Trident City. I don't think anything could make this town exciting. Ah, shoot, the time. If I don't hurry, I'll be late. Not that I care, but you should care. Did she already leave without me? You're late, Ryou. Did you derive some sort of sick pleasure from making a busy girl wait for you? Good morning, Claire. I didn't realize you had such a full schedule. I smile winningly at her, hoping my charming smile will soften her heart. Not like it'll work. This has been our morning ritual for years, and I'm sure she's immune to me by now. What a wonderful smile, Ryou. You still need to improve on your tardiness, though. Yep, she's definitely immune to me. It's always a busy day for me, you know that. Claire is a model student, complete with high grades and participation in plenty of school activities. She's been that way as long as I've known her, and I've known her since childhood. Naturally, she won't let me forget the fact that I'm just a slacker. She seems to enjoy reminding me of all my shortcomings. Is Rina here yet? Nope, looks like she's late as well. Despite her teasing, I really like Claire. She's smart, motivated, and I just love being around her. I wish I could ask her out, but there are a few problems. First problem is that she's dating another guy right now. The other problem is that, you two would make a perfect couple. After all, you're both always running late. Not again. For some reason, Claire constantly insists on teasing me about getting romantic with Rina. Claire, that's not true. I really wish she wouldn't say things like that. Oh, really? What? Then why are you getting so worked up about it? I'm not. Doesn't look that way to me. Don't you think Rina's cute? Well, of course she's cute. See, you do like her. That's not it, Claire. Really now, then what is it, Ryou? We've been friends for a long time, you can tell me. I can't say. I can't tell Claire that I like her. Well, that hardly proves anything. So what do you think of Rina then? Fine, if she really wants to know that badly. Well, there are a lot of cute girls, but Rina is honest and puts her heart into things. She may not be sure of what she wants to do in the future, and she's a little clumsy, but when she dedicates herself to something, not much can stop her. She's really very talented, but I think her real obstacle is the fact that she's indecisive. What do you think? You know what, Ryou? Ryou. That's just hard for me to say. Sorry. You're more intuitive than I imagined. Too bad that doesn't seem to help your sense of awareness. But I do think Rina would be happy you said that. Right, Rina? What? Ryou, I never thought you thought of me like that. I don't know what to say. Great. This isn't good. Listen, Rina, you weren't supposed to hear that. Seeing you both blush is so adorable, but I've got to get to class. See you later. Get back here, Claire. Ryou, Claire, wait for me. I race after Claire with Rina struggling to keep up with me. Man, this day is barely started and it's already such a pain. Sorry if my chair's squeaking, I can't really hear, but I think it is. Yep, heard it. Sorry. I sit down at my desk just as the teacher walks in. Looks like I made it on time. That was close. Alright everyone, let's get started. We are continuing our lesson on the role of Sorayama during World War II. I don't mind history class that much, but we're going a bit slow for my taste. But slow or not, I still have to sit through class and wait for lunch. Time passes much faster when you're spacing out. Lunchtime. Most of my classmates are heading to the cafeteria, but I'm lazy, so I always eat lunch in the classroom. I eat fast so I can spend the rest of the break relaxing or hanging out with Rina and Claire. Hi, Ryou. Hi, Rina. How were morning classes? They were okay. Rina is a nice girl with a good heart, and when it comes to intelligence, she can't be beat. Ryou, I forgot my lunch again today. I don't suppose I could. But for all that intelligence, she's incredibly forgetful. Alright, Rina, I'll give you my third sandwich. I pull out a strawberry sandwich and place it in Rina's eager hands. I was actually looking forward to eating that too. Thank you so much, Ryou. Rina happily munches on the sandwich and a huge smile on her face. Her smile suddenly fades away. I'm sorry I keep asking you for lunch. I promise I'll pay you back someday. Why does she apologize so much? I've been giving her my lunch to her for a while now. I don't really mind. Maybe it would be better if I made a separate lunch for you. No, I can't let you do that for me. I mean, I should be doing that for you. I mean, normally the girl has to make the lunch for the guy, right? Oh, looks like I stepped foot on a minefield here. Rena, calm down. Yeah. She blushes a bit. I wonder what she was thinking. Oh, and the making you lunches thing. Don't get the wrong idea. I mean, I would love to, but I mean only if you want, that is. Rena trails off and stares at the floor awkwardly. She's not very good at keeping secrets. If I were one of those heroes in those romance video games my friend Alex keeps forcing on me, I'd be oblivious to her feelings. But I'm not, and that's the hardest part. Even though I know she likes me, I just can't return her feelings, and I honestly don't know what to do. And she knows I like Claire, so she's worked hard to keep her feelings inside. She doesn't want to hurt our friendship, I suppose. Forget everything I said just now. Okay, Ryou? Watching her hide her feelings like that, it really hurts. Ryou, I could just make lunch for you, you know. Right now, I'll say anything to make her feel better. Really, Ryou? You'd make lunch for me? Her eyes are filled with hope. Oops, did I just promise too much? Yes, I'll make you lunch. Thanks, Ryou. I'm sorry I keep forgetting my lunch. It's nothing, but you've been a lot more forgetful than usual lately. Are you getting enough sleep? You don't have to worry about me. It's just the usual. But I've been meaning to ask you a question. It seems like you always pack an extra large lunch. Are you really that hungry? Well, I do tend to eat a lot. Yeah, I do eat a lot. I'm a guy after all. Ryou, may I ask you something? It's about this morning. Uh-oh. I really didn't mean for her to hear all that sentimental stuff I was spouting. About what you said about me this morning. Did you really mean it? I smiled a little. Rena, you know I wouldn't lie. I do think you have a lot of potential. I've seen you when you're serious about something, and you're a very strong person. Thanks, Ryou. That means a lot to me. It's just that I always thought you didn't see me as a very interesting person. I let out a sigh as I tried to hold back a smile. Rena's really cute when she acts shy like this, although for her I doubt it's an act. But as cute as she is, I don't really have any romantic feelings for her. Why don't you think you're an interesting person? Well, I just felt like I had nothing interesting to offer to others. Rena, you're one of the model students in this school. You've got good grades, a cute face, and a sweet personality. I might be popular, but I don't have many real friendships. I only know you and Claire. I feel really lucky to have Claire as a friend and you. I feel like we share a bond because we're both Y2K orphans. What? Y2K orphans? 7 years ago, the Y2K bug struck the country of Sorayama. Unlike the rest of the world, we weren't ready for it. All the technology we relied on failed. It was a disaster. Buses, planes, traffic lights, the economy. Everything fell apart because our computers only used two digits to represent the year. Hundreds, maybe thousands of people died in the panic, many leaving behind children with no place to go. As a group, we were labeled Y2K orphans. Rena and I are two of those unfortunate children. We were all dumped in an orphanage that felt more like a prison than a home. Many of the other children tried to run away, but I had a different plan to escape. You know, if it weren't for you and Claire, I don't know how I would have gone on. I can't believe how lucky I felt having you two around. It helps to have friends who can understand you. You and Claire are very important to me too. I know I can always come to you guys when I need someone to talk to. I felt I was really lucky too. If I hadn't met Claire when I did, I don't want to think about it. Yep, we're both very lucky, but it's more than just that. You can do anything if you have a positive attitude. I grinned at her optimism. That's the great thing about Rena. Yep, if you keep on believing things won't happen, then they won't. Feels corny to say such inspirational things, but corny is fine with me. I have to go take care of a few things. Rena quickly shoves the rest of my sandwich in her mouth. Her cheeks puff out, making her look even more adorable. Thanks again for the lunch. Take care, Rena. Raina grabs her things and rushes from the classroom. I open my next box full of sandwiches and dig in. I'm a growing boy after all. Hey, I heard that a bunch of guys claim they saw those weird creatures again. As I munch on my sandwiches, I listen in on the gossiping of passing students. You mean all those giant spiders and rats people keep complaining about? Yeah, these guys said they saw more of them in the forest yesterday. Lately, a couple of fanatics have been running around saying that they've seen mysterious shadow creatures in the forest. Naturally, no one really takes them seriously. Still, the fact that more and more people are claiming to have seen these animals is probably a cause for concern. Do you think Mystica really has magic powers? Who, that girl who keeps showing up in all the magazines these days? Yeah, I heard someone downtown say he saw her using magic to fight those weird creatures. A girl with magic powers fighting against giant spiders? There must be something in the water if people think they're really seeing all that. Haha, no kidding. These people are all nuts. If anything, I bet it's a setup. Maybe they're getting paid off. I wouldn't be surprised. She's making a lot of money off all the publicity. I mean, she's a teen superhero. Being a teen superhero is a pretty good angle to work. All the otakus are eating it up. Some of them are even dressing up as her. I can't help but laugh inwardly to myself. Somehow, posing for magazines doesn't seem very heroic. I can understand the need for money, though. I'm sure she was making good money with her cute face and beautiful silver hair. But if everyone thought she was a real magical girl, then she'd be really raking in the dough, wouldn't she? The things people will do for publicity these days. But I guess there's no harm in playing superhero. The clock on the wall informs me that lunch is almost over, so I finish off the rest of my lunch quickly. Classes are over for the day, so I head out to meet up with Alex. The halls are crowded as usual. As I make my way through, I pick up snippets of random conversations. I wonder where Rina and Claire are right now. Excuse me, is your name Ryou? Yes, that is my name. I am Sophia, a journalist from the Crystal Stream News. I have a few questions for you. The Crystal Stream News? That's our school newspaper. You are a big part of the Big Three, and I would like to learn more about them. Big Three? Well, okay then. I'm sure, ask away. This isn't a good place. Do you mind coming with me? Not really. Now I'm even more curious about what's going on. Alright, Sophia, what do you want to know? What is your relationship with the other members of the Big Three group? Other members? Like who? I'm sorry, I'm not really familiar with the Big Three. I didn't even know I was a member. Who are the other members? You're kidding, right? You don't even know that you're in the group known as the Big Three? I grin and shrug my shoulders. Nope. Want to fill me in on this group that I'm supposed to be a part of? I'm the one that is supposed to be getting information from you. The Big Three are the major achievers of the Crystal Stream Collegiate Institute. Claire, Rina, and you. Claire and Rina? Oh, you mean because they have good grades and they're popular and attractive? Wait, why am I in this group? Well, people consider you to be the third member of that group, with Claire being the leader and Rina being the second member. Okay then, but my grade average is an 83%, while their marks are nearly perfect. There are more than just 3 people on the honor roll. Well, you are right about that. You are probably only the third member out of association. I force a smile. She's blunt. Well, I'm certainly happy that people value me more than my marks. While my grades don't particularly matter to me, I don't exactly like hearing that I'm only thought of as a groupie. Claire and Rina are highly active in school activities, while you are not. You aren't considered very attractive by the female student population. Sophia is more than blunt, she is brutal. Heh. I try to hold back a laugh. For some reason, this situation is so sad that it's actually funny. Oh, is there more to this than I know? Not really. There's not really anything funny about it. But I think it's about time you got around to whatever questions you have. I have some work to do today, so I'll make this quick. So then, what can you tell me about Claire and Rina? I'm afraid I don't know much about them, aside from being members of the Big Three. Well, I've been friends with them for a long time now. I don't think it's my place to talk about them, though. I don't want anything bad about them to appear in your newspaper. Ryou, we don't We don't do smear pieces. As the official school newspaper, there is a lot we cannot publish. We have standards, you know. Really? I guess I should read the paper more often. I'm only asking for a few leads on something. I won't quote you or make any reference to you. Leads? On what? I can't tell you that. And why should I tell you about our personal lives when you can't even tell me what you want to know? Because it's very important. Right. You're not convincing me with reasons like that. Alright, I guess I suppose it can't be helped. If you tell me what you know about your friends, then I'll let you know about a little secret. What kind of secret? Have you heard of the wings of light? Well, guys, we'll find out what the wings of light are next time. But thanks for watching. And I'll see you